You've been told compounding is just about interest rates, right? What if I told you that compounding is secretly how the wealthy escape the rat race and stay out for good? In this video, we're going to break down the 7 compounding hacks that will allow you to build wealth and escape the rat race. But here's the twist. By the time we hit hack number 4, you'll realize compounding isn't just for bank accounts. It's a weapon billionaires use everywhere. But first, let me share a story that perfectly captures today's lesson. Imagine Hollywood in the late 90s. Robert Downey Jr., once a rising star, found himself spiraling. Legal troubles, rehab visits, and mounting debts left him virtually blacklisted from major studios. Most would have given up. But Downey understood something about compounding that most people miss. Instead of chasing shortcuts, he focused on consistent, small wins, indie film roles, personal discipline, and rebuilding trust within the industry. Slowly, those tiny steps began stacking up until one pivotal day when Marvel offered him the role of Iron Man. That one opportunity, built on years of compounded effort, exploded into over $13 billion at the box office and transformed Downey into one of the most iconic and wealthiest actors on the planet. Now here's where it gets personal. Robert Downey Jr. didn't get lucky. He leveraged the compounding effect of time, effort, and reputation. And the same applies to your finances. Wealth isn't built overnight, but small strategic actions compounded over time can create life-changing outcomes. If you're ready to start compounding your success, both in life and money, subscribe to the channel now and let's build wealth the smart way. Let's kick things off with the first compounding money hack: build reputation equity. Billionaires understand this better than anyone. Reputation is a compounding asset. Just like Robert Downey Jr. rebuilt trust in Hollywood, the ultra-wealthy compound their reputation year after year. Your reputation opens doors. It attracts deals, partnerships, and high-level networks. A strong reputation can reduce risk, increase leverage, and make every future financial move easier. Think of Warren Buffett or Richard Branson. Their names alone compound trust and credibility, making it easier for them to secure capital, negotiate deals, and grow wealth. How can you apply this? Every project, client, or relationship you build should be seen as an investment in your credibility. Consistency compounds. Be the person others can trust, and you'll open doors money alone never could. Here is the deal. How strong is your reputation in your industry or circle right now? Drop a trust in the comments if you're ready to make it your greatest asset. Let's keep it going with the hack most people overlook. Compound knowledge, not just capital. Warren Buffett once said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." Billionaires know that knowledge compounds like money, but faster. While others obsess over earning 8% returns in the stock market, wealthy individuals invest heavily in books, mentors, and courses that deliver lifelong ROI. In fact, many billionaires credit compounding knowledge as the primary driver behind their success. It's not just about reading a book, it's about applying insights, solving bigger problems, and increasing decision-making power year after year. But here's the deeper layer. Billionaires create environments where knowledge flows constantly. They don't just learn, they surround themselves with other high-level thinkers who challenge them, refine their thinking, and expand their worldview. Wondering how this can fit into your financial game plan? Allocate time every week to sharpen a skill that will increase your earning power. Negotiation, sales, marketing. These are compounding knowledge assets. Also, join mastermind groups, mentorships, or forums where sharp minds congregate. What's one skill you've been meaning to master? Drop it in the comments below. And don't go anywhere. I will soon reveal how billionaires make every spare dollar secretly work for them. All right, let's move on to the next compounding hacks. Put every dollar to work, even small ones. While most people casually let coins rattle in a jar, billionaires treat every dollar as a soldier on a mission. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, started with just $5,000 in savings. Every single penny went into product prototypes, patents, and personal hustle. Instead of splurging or saving passively, she compounded every dollar into business growth. Today, Spanx is a billion-dollar empire. Here's the truth. Billionaires don't think in terms of dollars. They think in terms of opportunity cost. Every idle dollar is a wasted opportunity to create momentum. They also harness velocity of money, meaning they aim to keep capital moving, never letting it sit idle. Money that flows creates more opportunities, more deals, and more partnerships. Here's the deeper play. They layer investments. A rental property's cash flow funds a dividend portfolio, which in turn finances a private equity deal. Their capital compounds on multiple levels, creating streams that feed other streams. How can you apply this? Start treating even $5 or $10 like seed capital. Automate micro-investments, reinvest passive income, or use spare change apps that funnel your loose cash into ETFs or fractional shares. Think about it. What's one small, forgotten dollar in your life you could put to work today? All right, let's get into hack 4, as mentioned at the beginning of the video, is the surprising non-financial compounding strategy that billionaires use to shortcut their success. Ready? Let's unlock it. Ultra-successful people understand that. Relationships compound faster than capital. Think about it. While most people hoard information or chase solo wins, billionaires build ecosystems of relationships that amplify their wealth. Ever wonder why big deals often happen behind closed doors? Because trust and collaboration have been compounded over time. Take the PayPal mafia as an example. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Reid Hoffman, they didn't just make millions with PayPal. They compounded their collective success by supporting each other's future ventures, Tesla, SpaceX, LinkedIn, and more. One relationship became a lifelong multiplier. The wealthy don't just network, they strategically nurture relationships that create opportunity pipelines. Each partnership compounds trust, shared resources, and inside knowledge, leading to business ventures and investment opportunities that the average person never even hears about. Rich people also understand that trust compounds faster than money. Consistency isn't just about showing up. It's about building an unbreakable track record that others bet on. Think of people like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Before he became Hollywood's highest-paid actor, he showed up day after day in WWE, building a loyal fan base. That consistent presence created compounding trust, and when he transitioned to movies, millions followed him. Billionaires follow the same path. They build reputations by delivering results repeatedly over time, creating an unstoppable snowball of credibility. How can you take these principles and make them your own? Focus on adding value to your existing relationships before you ask for anything in return. Over time, goodwill and trust will compound into opportunities. Be the connector, the solution provider, and the person who follows through. Another way to apply this? Commit to consistency in business, networking, or even your online presence. Whether it's posting weekly content, showing up for clients, or building skills daily, consistency compounds. Let's move ahead and dive into the power of compound relationships, how even rejection can be transformed into opportunities that build connections and multiply your success. This strategy is a game changer. Here's the hard truth. Billionaires don't take no as the end. They take it as a seed. Every rejection, every closed door, and every failed deal is treated as a compounding opportunity to deepen relationships. Why? Because billionaire networks aren't transactional. They're long-term plays. The wealthiest individuals understand that just because someone says no today doesn't mean it won't turn into a yes later. Take Howard Schultz, the architect of Starbucks' global expansion. Before building a coffee empire, Schultz pitched his vision to over 200 investors and was rejected more than 200 times. But instead of burning bridges, he stayed in touch, kept adding value, and many of those same investors later became partners as Starbucks took off. Here's the twist. Billionaires don't network for short-term gain. They network for timeless leverage. They know that goodwill compounds faster than capital. That connection you maintain today could be the lifeline that funds your dream project tomorrow. Even in failure, they see relationship capital as equity, building trust equity with people who may one day unlock new doors, new deals, or unseen opportunities. And here's where it gets even deeper. Billionaires actively diversify their networks. They don't just hang out in the same rooms with the same people. They build bridges across industries, cultures, and generations. The bigger the ecosystem, the more nodes they have to tap into when opportunities arise. How can you apply this? Keep your nose close. When someone declines your offer, circle back. Send articles, introductions, or insights that help them. Nurture the soil, and you might just grow an orchard. Have you ever turned a rejection into a win later on? Drop a comment below if you believe in playing the long game. Let's shift focus and uncover the brilliance of compound time, the art of patience-based investments that grow exponentially over time. This strategy could be your ultimate wealth multiplier. The rich don't just think in years, they think in decades, sometimes centuries. While most people focus on quarterly returns or next year's bonus, the ultra-wealthy understand that time is their silent business partner. Take Warren Buffett, for example. Over 90% of his net worth was accumulated after his 50th birthday. Why? Because the magic of compounding accelerates exponentially the longer you stay in the game. Buffett's legendary patience allows small wins to snowball into astronomical wealth. But billionaires take it even further. They buy assets with no intention of selling. They invest in businesses, real estate, or intellectual property that will generate cash flow long after they're gone. Think of Sam Walton, founder of Walmart. He didn't just build a store, he built a system designed to dominate for generations. Today, the Walton family still controls the world's largest retailer, thanks to compounding time and ownership. Billionaires also bake time into everything they do. Whether it's launching ventures that create multi-decade residual income or investing in personal brands that transcend industries, they think multi-generationally. Wondering how this can fit into your financial game plan? Start aligning your financial moves with time as your ally. Think 10, 20, or even 50 years ahead. Prioritize investments like index funds, dividend-paying assets, rental properties, or personal development that pays dividends for life. Here's the billionaire mindset shift. Stop thinking in annual returns. Start thinking in lifetime value. Here is the deal. What's one long-term investment you're proud of, or one you wish you started earlier? Drop it below and inspire others to play the long game. Here's the secret sauce that keeps billionaires accelerating while others stall out. They build compounding flywheels. So, what's a flywheel? Imagine a heavy wheel that takes significant effort to push at first, but once it gains momentum, each additional push requires less effort, yet spins faster and faster. In the world of billionaires, this isn't just physics, it's a wealth strategy. Take Amazon as the classic example. Jeff Bezos engineered a business flywheel where low prices attract more customers attract more sellers, and more sellers lead to even lower prices. This self-reinforcing cycle became unstoppable, and so did Amazon's market dominance. Billionaires apply this concept far beyond business. Their investments, businesses, personal brands, and networks all compound together, feeding each other in a never-ending loop of momentum. Their real estate investments generate cash flow that funds other ventures. Their businesses create opportunities for networking, which leads to access to even more lucrative deals. So, how can you create your personal compounding flywheel? First, your personal brand builds trust in your niche or industry. Next, that trust attracts ideal clients or collaborators. Then, those clients generate success stories and testimonials. From there, the testimonials fuel your credibility, growing your brand's reputation even further. Finally, a stronger brand opens the door to bigger and better opportunities, whether it's premium partnerships, high-ticket deals, or new streams of income. And here's the best part. The longer your flywheel spins, the less effort you'll need to keep it going. It will compound on its own. See how the momentum starts rolling? Flywheels also apply to habits. Consistently learning, hack 2, boosts your skills, which compounds into better financial decisions, hack number 3, and deeper relationships, hack number 5, all of which can feed your long-term wealth flywheel. The trick? Design your flywheel intentionally. Look at your current projects, habits, and assets and ask, how can these connect and reinforce one another? What's one area where you could start building a flywheel today? Comment flywheel below if you're ready to stack momentum. So, now that we've uncovered these 7 powerful compounding hacks, from reputation equity to turning knowledge, money, and time into unstoppable engines, let's land this plane with a game plan you can implement today. Because here's the truth. Billionaires don't just stumble into success. They design it using systems that quietly work behind the scenes, compounding value across every part of their lives. Let's review the winning formula. Formula 1. Shift your mindset. Compounding isn't just about bank accounts. It's how you build your name, your influence, and your wealth. Formula 2. Take small, consistent actions. Invest in knowledge, automate your dollars, and show up daily to build momentum. Formula 3. Start layering your wins. Each hack feeds into the next. Knowledge strengthens your network. Your network feeds business opportunities. Your reinvested dollars fund new ventures. That's your personal compounding flywheel. This isn't about doing everything overnight. It's about picking one hack and starting now. So here's your challenge. Drop flywheel in the comments if you're ready to build unstoppable momentum. Remember, this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. It is important to conduct thorough research and consult with financial professionals before making any investment decisions. The value of investments can fluctuate, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Always assess your risk tolerance and investment goals before allocating your capital. If you found this video valuable, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, keep compounding, keep growing, and remember, financial freedom isn't a dream, it's a strategy.